We Hey, 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 Brisbane! How you going? Music off! Happy days. Hello, everybody. Oh, there's a door, there's a thing there. How are you? I'm Katie Gordon. I'm the founder of Dietless Living, creator of personal health leadership programs, and the author of The Missing Link to Sustainable Weight Loss. Welcome to Monday afternoon from Brisbane. It's 4:30 p.m. It's been another fantastic day. How are you? What have you been doing? How was your weekend? I had a really nice weekend. Didn't do a lot, surprisingly enough. But it was a good weekend, productive, couple of good walks in there, right on the city cat, very, very nice. So today we wanted to, it would be me, I'm singular, me and all my personalities. Today I wanted to talk to you about how you can change your body with just with a commitment of just 2 minutes of exercise a day. If you just commit to doing 2 minutes of exercise a day, how much you can change your physical self, your mental self, and your emotional self, to be honest, just by a commitment to doing 2 minutes of exercise a day. It's a pretty wild claim, isn't it? But hear me out, it's quite reasonable. I'll explain it to you. And yeah, suspend your skepticism to the side, pop on your curiosity and think, wow, if I only have to commit to 2 minutes of exercise a day and I can actually get a proper, real change, maybe that's worth my time to listen. So here we go. So why am I even talking about this, really? The point is that if you're like me, you've been inconsistent with exercise over your life. You're not one of the few people. There's some people out there that are just bang, bang, bang. They exercise every day of their life. It's as much a part of their life as cleaning their teeth, eating and sleeping. But for the rest of us, it's we're a bit hit and miss, to be honest, with our exercise. I used to have very big hit and miss, big hit, big misses. So I'd do like a big lot, get right into it, and then do nothing for months. And what that actually does to us is, apart from the lack of exercise, etc., it is actually very damaging to our self-esteem, because we know we want to be more consistent. And if we're not being consistent, then we have side issues with our ability to keep our promises to ourselves. So it's the reasons that we're inconsistent. Because if you're anything like me, I was inconsistent overall because the programs just didn't really work for me. I had gyms and gym memberships and personal trainers and all of that, and they're all great, but they weren't able to fit my life as my life goes along. My life changes constantly, and I'm also a person who likes a lot of variety. So it just never worked for the long term. And what we want in exercise is consistency. It's consistency that is the key. It's not the length of time that you do. It's not the activities that you do. It is the consistency with which you do it that makes the biggest difference. Because you can have the most perfect exercise program, but if you're not consistent with it, you're not going to get the results. So consistency overall is the key. And today I want to talk to you about how to get that consistency of just a commitment of 2 minutes a day. So the reasons that we don't commit to exercise are many and varied. Generally speaking, they're not fun. We are not all people who find exercise fun. I actually love exercise, but I don't really love the programs that I end up doing them. They're all the same. Squats, lunges, you know, biceps on the bike, on the treadmill, all those kinds of things. I just never really liked those consistently day after day. So overall, I find them not fun. So that's actually the first key to a commitment of 2 minutes a day. And you're going to have to just kind of work with me. I'm going to go through a few points to illustrate how easy it is actually to get a commitment of 2 minutes a day and change your body over time through that consistency. Now, fun is the number one thing, and number two is variety. So how can you get fun and variety into a exercise program? It's not the first two things that you usually think of when it comes to doing a gym program or a personal training program or whatever your exercise is, whether it's home or out. The way to get the fun and variety is to get something like a piece of this, or you can do it on a spreadsheet. I like visuals on the wall. I find them much better for inspiring me to be consistent with my 2 minutes a day. And on this sheet, you draw it up in a grid, and you list down this side all the exercises that you like to do, not all the exercises that are recommended, but the exercises that you like to do. So on my chart, I have hula hoop, I have mini rebounder trampoline that I currently have, which I just got, can't remember, I got it was only about $100. I have dancing, I have napping, because napping is a verified way to regenerate my body. I have rollerblading. I'm rubbish at it, but I like to have a crack at it. What else is on there that isn't generally skipping, and not this kind of skipping, but this la 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 skipping that I like, because that makes me feel happy. So it's about fun, but I also have on there all kinds of exercises on the Swiss ball. I have all kinds of exercises to do with kettlebells, anything I like. Lunges, I'm not a big fan of. They're really down in the bottom corner. They don't get many ticks, I'm afraid. But just fill up a chart with things you like to do. Okay, anything, any way you move your body, whether it's going for a walk, whatever it is, whatever interesting. I've got a disc set there for how to do figure eight dancing. There's all kinds of things. Just put them all down, and that's where the variety comes in, because when it's time to exercise, you can look at all the choices that you have and just pick one or two, and then just to start. Okay, you can do more if you want, but just pick one or two. So the next thing is your commitment. Commit to 2 minutes a day. Now, what's 2 minutes a day going to do for anyone? Let me tell you. Commit to 2 minutes a day. Why just 2 minutes, not 5, not 10, not 20, not a half an hour? Because everyone can do 2 minutes. We all have 2 minutes in our day to do something. And it's when we can commit to 2 minutes and do that 2 minutes, that equals a winning feeling. When you live up to the promise that you keep for yourself, which is I commit to doing 2 minutes, I do it, I get a winning feeling, and then I feel good because I kept my promise to myself. And when I keep my promise to myself, I feel like I'm achieving. And when I feel like I'm achieving, I want to do it again. And I almost always to do more. Now, the doing more, be very careful. I'm somebody who went, 2 minutes a day, I can commit to half an hour a day. But that was my sticky point. I couldn't commit to doing half an hour a day. But if I committed to 2 minutes, I do my 2 minutes, I get a winning feeling, I feel like I'm achieving, I want to do it again and I want to do more. So I always, about 99 times out of 100, I do more than the 2 minutes. But doing the 2 minutes is an easy hurdle for the brain to get across and go, yep, I do 2 minutes. Now, if you make the first thing on your first choice something fun, so the very first thing that you choose to do on any given day for your 2 minutes, if it's a fun one, so for me it was dancing, still is dancing. Once I get dancing, I'm good to go. I get dancing, I start doing the hula hoop. I usually, these days, I listen to Kylie Minogue Locomotion on YouTube. I've hammered that song so many times because I can dance, I have fun, and it's amazing, and it just gets me going, and that's where want to do more comes in, because I do my 2 minutes. The song goes for longer than 2 minutes for a start. I'm having a good time. I'm generally hula hooping. I've got my little 1 kilo weights in my hand. I'm singing like a loon, dancing around the house, having a great time. And then I want to do more because that got my energy up, that got me going, that made me feel good. And then I go and do something else, and I look at what's on my list and I choose from what's on my list. When you make a commitment to something that's easy to do, and you do it and you feel like you're achieving, and then you want to do it again and you want to do more, what you're doing ultimately is making it easy to be consistent. And consistency is the key, isn't it? Consistency in moving your body is the key to making big change. It's the little things that we do every day that make the big changes. Now, I've given you, I told you the other day, if you just sat down every time you ate something, you would make a massive change in your life if that's what you did for a whole year. And if you did this every day for a whole year, along with that, your body and your health habits would be out of sight from 2 very simple strategies. 2 minutes of exercise a day and sitting down to eat everything that you eat. They are 2 of the easiest things that you can do, because you want to make it fun, because when it's fun, you want to do it again. Do you know those really wonderful people that just love exercise, and they would never miss, they would no sooner miss a day of exercise than they would cleaning their teeth, or, you know, having a good night's sleep. So what this does is you become that person, because you know what it is that they love? They just love their exercise. They love it. They can't wait to do it. Those people are interested in what they do. They love it. It just makes them feel so good. Whereas the rest of us tend to not have that feeling. Exercise sort of feels more like a chore. When you do it this way, exercise is something you're looking forward to because it's fun and you're really getting something out of it, and it's a winning feeling. It's not just the fun it's that winning feeling, that keeping your promise to yourself, and you feel like you're achieving. And that is the main thing, because if you feel like you're achieving, you get a good feeling. When you have good feelings, you have good thoughts. When you have good thoughts, you generate more good feelings. You get into the spiral of thinking, feeling, and that goes around and around and around and around. it actually goes out the other way, around and around. And then you have, for every good thinking and feeling, you have new reactions. When you have new reactions, you have new behaviors. And when you have new behaviors, you get new results. When you have new results, you get new experiences. If you've been stuck in dieting, yo-yo dieting, or weight loss, weight gain, any of that stuff, you find that just doing 2 minutes a day will change your actual experiences that you have, because you will change how you're feeling. Your feelings are going to change how you think. Your thinking and feeling are going to change how you react, because you're spiraling out into the good feelings and the good thoughts. They'll change your reactions. When you have different reactions to life and different thoughts and feelings, you literally have different behaviors. Your behaviors will start to match the behaviors of a person who is happy and taking care of themselves, because happy people don't reach for food. They just enjoy life. They have normal food, but they're not using food as a coping mechanism, because fun and happiness are their coping mechanisms. When you start to change your behaviors, you'll change your results. When you change your results, you get the experience that you want, and that makes you want to have more happy feelings, more happy thoughts. And when you have all of that, you keep doing your commitment to yourself of just 2 minutes a day, and you will change your life. Very simply. It is one of the easiest strategies in the world, and I know there's a lot of people, personal trainers, etc., that may not fully agree with this, because it's not a structured program, because you just get to choose what you want to do. What it does is it helps, it builds in flexibility, because this is a flexible exercise program, and consistency for me is all about flexibility and variety, because I just don't want to do the same thing day in, day out, and my life changes anyway. I travel, I need flexibility. When I travel, I need flexibility when my days are busy. I need flexibility when I'm not very energetic. And you just need flexibility. Humans are like that. That's the way we roll. We need some variety and the ability to move our habits in a way that helps us. Exercise, when you list down the side here, remember, you're going to get a clean sheet of paper and list down the side everything that you'd like to do. You're going to start your afternoon or your morning. You're going to just go, right, it's time to exercise. Put on your, don't even have to get changed if the first thing you do is dancing. You can just start to dance. You don't have to put on your gym gear. You don't have to put on your shoes. You can just do, I can go and exercise just like this, because I'm not going to get all hot and sweaty. I'm not going to be doing a rigorous workout. I'm just going to get started, and then if I start to heat up and I want to do more, I will just quickly go and change. But don't let that be a barrier to getting started. That's what we do. We put barriers in front of what we want. Oh, I want to do that, but I have to do this, this, and this before I can do that. No barriers. 2 minutes. Everyone can do 2 minutes. Just no barrier. Just start. Just put some music on. Pick ABBA, pick anything. Just pick something really lively and really fast and makes you smile. It's about feeling good in your body. It's about being happy, and when you're happy, you just want to do it. You're loving it. You're smiling it. It's actually going to de-stress your body more. You can do a workout, but if you don't get your happy brain on, the stress isn't really leaving your body. If you're pushing your way through an exercise program, just because I've got to do it and it's good for me, that's not actually good for you, because it's building stress, not dissolving stress. And you really want to dissolve stress, because stress is the way to real happiness. Stress is the way to anti-stress is the way to real health and well-being, because it's health and well-being that comes from releasing the tension out of the body. Mental tension, so new thoughts, happy thoughts, that's releasing mental tension. Emotional tension, happy feelings is releasing emotional tension. That's why we like to laugh. And behaviors, if you're changing your behaviors and you're starting to eat better and you're moving your body, because if you're moving your dancing, just be silly about it. Dance is sillily, I don't know if that's a word, as you can. But if you're eating better and you're moving your body, you're reducing your physical tension, because the food that we eat actually cause a lot of tension. We have too much in there, too many carbs, too many sugars, too many salts, too many anything, just too much, and the body's under load. So if we eat less because we're happy and we're moving our body and releasing tension, it's just all good. It's such a simple thing to do that you can really change your life just doing this one thing. Just this one thing. 2 minutes a day of dancing can lead to a whole new life. So if this has been beneficial for you, please leave me a comment and let me know. And I would like to just say the simplicity of this is just all you need in life. Life is about simple things. So take this on board, share it with your friends if you feel it was good information. Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you, whether you think it's pish, posh or great. Maybe give me a thumbs up, and please share it with somebody if you think somebody else could use the information. If you know somebody who struggles to be consistent with exercise, this is for them. Please share this with them. Also, keep an eye out for the Dietless Living word of the day. We're putting those up every day, all kinds of words, A to Z from the alphabet, just to remind you how fabulous you are, because you are. Everybody is wonderful. There is nobody who is not worthy, not worthwhile, unlovable, any of those horrible things. You are a magnificent beast. You are a beast. And you are a beast. We're all beasties and we're all magnificent. So grab onto those words a day, read them and think about those words for just 30 seconds. Don't just read it and pass. 30 seconds and go, oh, what if I was? What if I was that great? Because you will find that you are. So please share this with your friends. I will see you again on Wednesday. We live stream at 1 and 4:30 Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And that's about it. So take care of yourself. I'm Katie Gordon. I'm Dietless Living. I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.